You left them on red 4 days ago, and you're still checking your phone every 11 minutes like it owes you money. Meanwhile, the person who texts you good morning every single day, yeah, you ghosted them to go stare at a wall and think about the other one. There's a name for what's happening to you, and once you hear it, you're going to feel personally attacked. You've been warned. Let's paint a picture. You matched with someone 3 weeks ago. They were kind of mean to you, kind of flirty, and replied to your messages roughly never on time. Your brain, yes, they replied. This is love. But your friend, who double texts you with memes and asks how your day was, boring, too easy, zero drama. Where's the thrill? You've started to think consistency is a personality flaw, that if someone actually likes you, there's probably something wrong with them. And the minute someone treats you badly, ignores you, cancels plans, leaves you on red for 72 hours, your brain goes full detective mode. What does K mean? Is that cold, busy, playing hard to get? Maybe they're in danger. Maybe I said something wrong. Let me reread our entire chat history from 2021. This is not a you problem. Well, kind of. But also, your brain is literally broken in a very specific and explainable way. And here's the first hint. The reason you do this has nothing to do with love and everything to do with a trick that casinos use on you. We'll get to that in a second. Don't leave. Okay, tiny psychology lesson, but make it chaotic. Imagine you had a dog, and every time you fed the dog, it got a treat. Every time. Reliable, consistent. Dog is fine, but not obsessed. Now imagine, sometimes when you fed the dog, it got a treat. Sometimes nothing. Sometimes a treat and a little song. You never knew which one. That dog will do anything to keep pulling that lever. That dog is you, and the person who texts back sometimes is the lever. This is called intermittent reinforcement, and casinos have been using it for decades to make sure you never leave the slot machine. The uncertain reward, the maybe, is more addictive than the guaranteed yes. Your brain releases dopamine not when you get the reward, but when there's a chance you might. So the person who always texts back, your brain goes, meh, predictable, boring. But the person who maybe texts back, maybe doesn't, maybe likes your story but ignores your DM, your brain goes, this is the one. This is worth suffering for. You're not in love. You're in a casino. And you keep losing, but you're convinced the next pull is going to be different. But here's the thing they never tell you, and this is the part you actually need to hear. The game is designed so you never win. The person doing this to you, they might not even know they're doing it, but your brain doesn't care. It's already all in. All right, here's the part where I'm supposed to tell you to love yourself and set boundaries and journal about it. We're not doing that. Here are 3 actual things that work. Thing 1, name the slot machine. Next time you catch yourself refreshing that profile for the 14th time, say out loud, I am pulling a lever right now. Just naming it breaks the spell a little. Your brain hates being caught. Thing 2, deliberately be boring about it. When you feel the urge, the itch to check, to text, to spiral, do literally the most boring thing available to you. Drink water, fold laundry, stare at a wall with intention. You're not healing. You're just buying time until the dopamine forgets what it wanted. Thing 3, feed the boring dog. Text back the person who actually texts back. Hang out with the friend who shows up. Watch what happens when someone is just reliably good to you. Your brain will recalibrate. Slowly, awkwardly, but it will. It's not butterflies at first. It's more like a warm room after being outside in the cold. Less dramatic, way better. Here's the thing nobody wants to say. The people who ignore you aren't special. They're just unpredictable. And you were never addicted to them. You were addicted to the not knowing, which means the second someone shows up consistently and treats you well, part of your brain is going to whisper, ugh, too easy. That whisper, that's the slot machine talking, not your heart. Okay, I need to know. Who was your slot machine? First name, last initial. You don't have to protect them. They left you unread. Drop it below.